Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky here from Most Valuable Podcast, here to give you my 2015 season preview for the Atlanta Falcons. And this season, the biggest thing for Atlanta is what are you going to do under new head coach Dan Quinn? Quinn's used to be a defensive coordinator with the Seahawks. He won a Super Bowl 2 years ago, had one of the best defenses for the past 2 years in Seattle. I'm sitting here thinking, is he going to bring that defense over to Atlanta? Because one of the things I think of with me being a Vikings fan is I think it's a very similar situation to what my Vikings went through last year with Mike Zimmer. Is you bring in a defensive coordinator as your new head coach, put a new system, a new philosophy with the defense. The biggest difference is my Vikings don't have Matty Ice. They don't have Matt Ryan. They don't have Julio Jones, Roddy White. So you guys are in a lot better shape than my Vikings are. However, this defense, you are doing the same things that the Vikings are doing. You didn't lose a lot in free agency. Your two big acquisitions are on defense and defensive end Adrian Claiborne and linebacker Justin Durant. You go out and get Vic Beasley, Jalen Coleman in your first two picks of the NFL draft to help out that Dan Quinn defense. And I'm sure the offense for Atlanta can do everything they need. We talked about Roddy White and Julio Jones being one of the possibly best wide receiver tandems a year ago, and that's still true. You got one of the top quarterbacks in Matt Ryan. It's just, what is this defense going to do? Dan Quinn's going to come in here. He's going to help you guys out. I'm saying it right now. Falcons are going to win the NFC South. That's how it's going to go down. These are the wins they're going to go with. We're going to get to the important part. Here's the schedule. Game 1, Monday night, at home versus Philadelphia. A lot of energy. New head coach. I'm sorry, Atlanta fans. You're going to lose this game. However, week 2 at New York, you're going to win. Week 3 at Dallas, I'm going to give that one to the Cowboys. Next 2 games, home against Houston, home against Washington. That Houston game is kind of, Houston does have a good defense. However, it's all in their front 7. So if they can't get to Matt Ryan with their front 3 and 4 linebackers, that secondary is all for the pickings for these wide receivers. So I'm going to go win over the Texans, win over the Redskins. Week number 6, your first divisional game. You're going to go up and play Drew Brees in New Orleans. It's going to be a loss. You're probably going to split these games. First one at New Orleans, I'm going to give to the Saints. Then you go on the road to Tennessee. You're back in the win column. You'll continue that winning streak against Tampa at home, against the Niners on the road. You're going into the bye week, a 3-loss team. You're like, okay, cool, I can feel this. However, you come out, and it's not going to be a good time because you're going to lose to the Colts. You're going to lose to my Vikings, both home games. Go on the road, sweep the Buccaneers for the season. Famous Jameis got nothing on Dan Quinn's defense. Then you're going to lose to the Panthers at the Panthers' place. Then you're going to come back, win the last 3 games of the season at Jacksonville, home against Carolina. And what I will believe, I'm calling it right now, Week 17 in Atlanta, January 3rd, against the Saints. This is going to be for the division. Whoever wins this game goes to the playoffs. I think Atlanta can do it. I think you guys will finish 10-6 on the season. Best record in the NFC South, and will be going on to the playoffs to play in the wild card round at home. So that's what I think for the Atlanta Falcons. I want you guys, tell me down below what you think of the Falcons. How are they going to finish? Am I delusional? Are they really going to win the NFC South? Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Ricky Widmer, Most Valuable Podcast, at Most Valuable Pod. You can check right up here for our NFC South preview podcast for the Onside Kick. And as always, have a good day, everybody.
Hey guys, like the video? Then hit that subscribe button. But if you liked it even more, you should check out our Patreon page. We have a lot of different rewards and goals for those of you who would love to support us. So make sure to click that link down in the description to check out those pretty kick-ass rewards.